ladies, and welcome back to Still Looking Good 58. I am Faith, and today I am going to be doing my wig wish list for 2024. I didn't do one in 2023, yeah, I know. But I really wasn't feeling a lot of the units in 2023. So, and I really didn't have a whole lot of high hopes for 2023. But I'm going to be wearing a unit from Outre that is an Every wig. You're probably familiar with the Every wigs. This is one of their lower level wig units, you know, down there by Wig Pop. This one's called Everywhere, and this is Everywhere 30. And she's 18 inches, and I have her in the color chocolate caramel. Now they put out another chocolate caramel, but it was a DR, like it had a dark root. This one doesn't have a dark root. So this one looks more like a piano blend than anything else. But I just got it because I figured, what the heck, I'll get this unit and do my wig wish list in it. So let me just put it on. Again, if you're not, you know, one to really do a lot of stuff with your units, if you don't like to do a lot of plucking or baby hairs or any of that kind of stuff, these Everywhere units are pretty easy and simple. You know, there's no, like I said, there's no room to pluck. They've got some baby hair that you can utilize, but yeah. So let me show you what it looks like in the back. There she is. And like I said, she's not necessarily anything to write home about. She's a lower level than lace front, but a higher level than Wig Pop. So that should give you an idea of the quality and the type of style. I personally think that this style is pretty. Yeah, I think she is. I think she's pretty. Let me see what's going on with all these baby hairs. All these baby hairs, my goodness. And you know, they give you a lot when you have units like this because of the fact that, you know, you're not plucking it. So you got to cover up some of this stuff. So I'm just going to use some of my edge in this little brush. See if I can just get some of these baby hairs out of the way here. Just kind of do a little something with these baby hairs just to get them out of the way. Because, yeah. Yep. Nothing special. Okay, so I'm going to start with, I had asked for a couple of things a few years ago in 2022. One of the big things I had asked for was medium length units, and I'm still seeing a lot of really long wigs coming out. I don't know who they're selling them to, but I think in terms of every day, it's just not working for me especially. So that's one thing. Let me just pull my list up because I actually do have a list of what I wanted to talk about today. Okay, so, oh, I know. One of the first things that I want to talk about is I have noticed lately that Outre is starting to show you close-ups of their units. And I wonder if it has to do with us complaining about the fact that we'll buy a wig and think it's yucky and it's really silky. Well, I noticed lately that they have actually been giving you videos of the wigs that are coming out and giving you close-ups so that you can see what the texture looks like. And I think that's a good thing. So that's another thing that I would like to see, is having more of the ability to know what the texture is really like before I purchase the wig. Okay, the next thing on my list is, oh, actually this has nothing to do with Outre. I'm still concerned that I'm not seeing very many model units. I'm not seeing very many free Trish units. I'm not seeing very many Vanessa units that are like competing. I mean, I know they're putting their units out, but they're not really competing with Outre and Sensational. And I think that because these companies do have some nice units, they need to be competing. They need to be competing with Outre and Sensational, and they're not doing that. And I would like to know the answer why. Because I personally think that some of those units are really nice. And some of those companies have really nice units, and I just don't understand why they're not out there competing with Sensational and Outre in terms of the units. Oh, and Bobby Boss, I guess, for that matter. So that was another thing that I wanted to talk about. And of course, you guys know that I have another channel called Gray Your Way. And I have been trying really hard this past year to get companies to put gray as a standard in their lineup in terms of no matter what the wig is, that if they could just make gray a standard, I think that would give us a lot more choices in terms of the kinds of styles that we want. So that was one for the other list, for the Gray Your Way. Since I didn't do one of these videos on Gray Your Way, I'm just kind of mentioning that now, because that's one of the things that I really do want, is for them to not only continue those companies that have been doing it, but I would like other companies to get on the bandwagon and start providing more gray along with their other products, their other wigs. Let's see. Oh, and I wanted to do something different today. I am going to give away an award to the best unit of 2023. There weren't a lot, but for me, I think, and I gotta make sure that this one is actually came out in 23, so let me just look real quick. But there's a unit that I want to give a serious shout out to for the best wig of 2023, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, that this one came out in 23, so I got to look real quick, so just bear with me. I really loved this unit, and I was hoping that they would come out with something similar to this, or I mean, the color was beautiful and all of that. So let me just look real quick. I know, I'm a mess, I should have been ready. Okay, so let me look back. Okay, so when I did that unit, was that 23? I guess that's the question. Was it 23 when I did this unit? I don't know, I'm going back kind of far. Okay, what year was that? Okay, it was exactly a year ago when Outre Marissa came out, and she came out in that beautiful vanilla chocolate color, and that is the unit that I would give the best synthetic unit of 2023, which was Marissa. The color was great, the texture was great. She was easy to lay down. She was straight, and you guys know I usually like the swoop kind of thing, but overall, I would say the Outre Marissa was probably the best unit of 2023. And I'm pretty sure she came out in 2023, because that's what I've got here. It says exactly 1 year ago that I did this review, so it must have been 23. So yeah. So that's pretty much it, ladies. I don't know if I'm going to get the things that I'm asking for, because I specifically have been trying to get them to do more medium length wigs. And I'm not saying that they're not putting them out, but they're still putting out those down to the behind wigs. And like I said, I'm not feeling that. But as long as they continue to do the gray, as long as they continue with that thing that they're doing now with the showing you the texture close up, I think those are two big things for me in 2024. So what do you guys want to see this year out of the wig manufacturers? Put your information down in the comments. Talk about it. Tell me what you think. And we'll see what happens at the end of the year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as I always say, if you're going to show love to anyone today, please show it to the creator. I'm still looking good, and of course, so are you. See you next time.